So we're just seeing earlier there was a bit of rock in the base, so all we've done is undo or slacken these two bolts here and these two bolts here. So once we've done that, now lay it flat and we can just tighten up with the Allen key. Just another thing, while I was looking through the bags, I noticed in the spares they now have these little blue clips, so they go on the actual clip ends, and they actually stop the movement in those so that the PTFE tube doesn't work its way loose. So that's a little bit of an upgrade they've done now. And another thing I've noticed, where are we? Here we are, just in the hot end, on the old Ender 3 that we bought, it didn't have this silicone sock. This has now got a little bit of an upgrade on it, silicone sock, whereas the last one was this sort of paper, heat resistant paper, and unfortunately on our other printer it all went dry and it ripped off and made a complete mess. So that's a nice little addition. Anyway, right, the next job really for us to do is to put these side pulls on. They're going to fit here and here, so yeah, bear with us. So here we are, we've got the vertical supports there now in place, and they're just bolted with two bolts underneath the base there. Okay, on to the next bit, step 2 in the instructions. So, step 2, we now have to install this in place, and it just fits in place with 2 screws there, which are, if they focus, those ones there. So we are, that's the little control panel all bolted on. Okay, the next bit is just getting this power supply in place. So it just fits with these 2 socket caps, and it's going to bolt in through here and here. So it just sits on there like that. So we're on to step 3 now, and we have to get this sitting down here, and we need to make sure that we go into these channels properly with these little lock nuts orientated in the right direction. Okay, wish us luck. Right, there we are. Right, the instructions actually tells you to set the height. We're not going to do that here. All we're going to do is literally just flip those up, and once we've got the rest of the panel built, we'll then set the height. Oh, that's the wrong Allen key, what am I doing here? Oh, this is quite hard holding a phone. There we are. They've got my third hand in place there. That makes it a bit easier. Right, on to the next bit. Step 4. Step 4, right, we need those. We need the Z-axis motor, and in this here we've got the lead screw as well. Right, here we are, and all we do here is slide the lead screw in the top of the coupling, and now we just need to tighten these 2 countersunk bolts through into the vertical frame. Right, now we're on to step 5. So we've got some twin stepper motors on here, and we now need to install this with this tube here, and we have to make sure it's this tube. It's got 2 bottle holes at the end with a slotted clearance hole, and then we've got this arrangement here. Okay, so this bit is a little bit tricky. We actually have to put the bolts through these holes here, so that's one. Actually, now we just have to line this up here. So this is where we kind of need like 3 hands, but now we've got that in place, we can actually use the Allen key supplied, and we can get that bolted down. So we have it. There's the bolts both in. Right, so the next step we'll be moving to step 6. Right, we'll carry this on in another video. Good night.